Hello, my name is Maria Toka and this is another episode of Design with me. I haven't done that in a while and I thought why not to design something today because it's really sunny and it's a good day to film, but I forgot that it's also really hot and I had to stay inside all day, which is a nightmare. Anyways, let's design something just to justify me staying at home all day. And today I'm going to design just a poster without any particular topic. Well, I'll come up with it eventually. It's not going to be a music poster like the last two times. Today it's going to be just something more abstract, what you would hang on your wall and look at it every day. Just inspire you or annoy you, depends on the poster. Something just like this one behind my back. This one is mine actually, if you're interested. Okay, so let's get started with Design with me. Okay, so as you guys can probably tell, I prepared a little bit for this, but not that I've done everything already. I just prepared a mood board of what kind of style I would like to recreate, because otherwise this video would take 1,000 hours, so I don't know. I prefer to do it in advance. Here are my references from Pinterest. So basically, lately I've been really into hand-drawn typography, probably because I've created Scribbles Pack, which includes 5 letter sets with hand-drawn letters, and I've used them myself a lot, and I found a lot of cool references which represent how it can look really cool. So what I'd like to do today, not necessarily the same style as here, because this is really old. I'm assuming these flyers and posters and a lot of this stuff were actually hand-drawn, but I would like a nice combination of hand-drawn font with something very staple, geometric, sans serif probably, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try serif. So we will see like a nice contrast between something really well organized, well designed fonts, and something very hand-drawn and like DIY sort of feel. I don't know if I explained properly. Hopefully these images will give you some ideas. So let's get started. I'm gonna create a new document, and as usual it's gonna be 45 by 60 centimeters, 200 pixels resolution in order to save space on my computer. Ideally it would be 300. I'll be alright with this. And also I already came up with the phrase that I'm gonna use in my poster. It's gonna be rest is part of the process, because I was inspired as funny as it sounds, I was inspired by my burnout that happened to me recently. People on Instagram know about that. Like, I'm laughing about it now, but it wasn't a fun experience. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But yeah, it gave me some ideas for... Well, actually, no, I would recommend you to use it for inspiration and new ideas, because the chances are it's not going to bring you new ideas. The only idea it gave me is just the idea for a phrase to use in a poster. That's about it. Rest... I don't know why it picked this Helvetica font straight away. Is part. Okay, we're gonna make it smaller of the process. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a poster for me to remind myself how important it is to rest, not to overwork myself. A really selfish post. I guess the word rest would be in the center. Also, I need to find the right image for it. My collection of images that I've been gathering for a long time. Most of them are from Unsplash, which is not the best source to get your images from, but it's the easiest and the quickest, I guess. There was a picture of a girl on a bed in a really nice angle. Yeah, I think that this one. And I'd like to use it for this poster. Yep, something like that. I guess it aligns with the main topic. I guess I need to cut out this lady from this picture and I really doubt that I can do it automatically by select subject. Let's just try. And yeah, as I imagined, it didn't guess what is the subject, so I'll have to do it myself with the old good pen tool. Okay, I'm done with selection, all of this with the pen tool. And now I'm gonna make selection. It took me quite a while, I must say. And then I'm pressing Command J to copy and paste on a new layer. Yeah, that looks much better. Looks like she's levitating. You know, maybe I should place her on letters. That would be interesting. I would like to make everything look very graphic, and obviously I'm gonna turn this image black and white, which is what I do with most of my images. I don't know why. And yeah, let's try putting rest on the front. That should be more important than the girl. Typography is always pleasant to look at, better than people, or not. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I would like to spread these words across the canvas somewhere. Something like that. It already looks nice. It looks like very Swiss style design. Very minimal. And not really my style. Yeah, don't trust my nickname on Instagram. It's not my style. Okay, now I'm gonna choose a font for rest. Kind of like this one, Vinguet. Yeah, I'm gonna save it just in case. I really like Futura Extra Black. Well, that's one of my all-time favorite fonts. I'm not sure I should have told you that, because that's too good font. I mean, I don't wanna let everyone know about my favorite font. I want to keep at least something to myself, you know? I know all this not gatekeeping trend is on the rise now, and we're not supposed to gatekeep anything. It's not cool anymore. There must be something mysterious, and maybe we should do that only with fonts that we designed ourselves. Only then we're allowed. But in that case, it wouldn't make sense, because our own fonts we would like to sell to as many people as possible. So we wouldn't gatekeep that. There are really nice fonts, what I'm noticing. But what I also just remembered, what I said in the beginning, that I would like to incorporate hand-drawn letters into it. So now I'm thinking to use one of my letter sets with hand-drawn alphabet, and we'll see if this will work well for the word rest specifically. So I'm gonna open it in Adobe Illustrator, because I kept it in Illustrator file in vector format. Why not to use my own assets? Okay, so this is the font that I'm gonna use. Well, it's not technically a font yet, letter set, but now it's available as a part of Scribbles Pack. So if you guys are interested in that, it's gonna be in the description of this video. So okay, it's the word rest, right? It's I really like this E with the stain of ink, arrest. Something like that. Also, I would adjust it so all the letters would look good with each other, because it's kind of punkish style, and you're not supposed to do it very evenly and perfectly. So it's a good style for people who are trying to let go of perfectionism. Okay, it looks nice already. I'm not sure I have to keep this word. Yeah, something like that. Rest. And another thing what I would do with this title, I would distort it a little bit. I'm gonna convert it to smart object again. Command T, and I would like to apply the arc warp effect on it, just a little bit, something like this, and make it smaller just to fit the size of the canvas. Rest. Okay. The next thing, I'm gonna edit this girl. I think I would need a part of the bed as well, something like this. So I'm gonna take it from the original image, desaturate it, of course. So there is some horizontal surface she's lying on. Command E, Smart Object. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. And now I'm gonna apply color halftone effect on her. Something like this. I'm not sure I like the fact that it's so colorful. So what I would do, I would probably open this smart object in a separate document. Here I would go image mode grayscale, and now I would apply pixelate color halftone. I don't know if this is too blurry. No, I think it's alright. Okay, Command S. I'm gonna save it like this, and yeah, looks a lot better to me. And another thing what I would apply on top of that, maybe a little bit of tone edges, just to make it look a bit less polished, less perfect circles. Yeah, just to break the shape of this perfectionism, this perfection of the circles. We need to ruin that because it's so boring. Grain actually, it's a good idea. I'm not sure what it's gonna do. Okay, not much, but it does something, doesn't it? A little bit of a texture. Okay, not bad, what I can say. I'm not sure where to place these words. Probably something like that, somewhere like here or something like here. I also like, and I think this poster lacks a little bit of more of text. I want to add more text to it. I'm just going to place this random text, lorem ipsum kind of thing. And then I'm going to, maybe I will change the font to something a bit thinner, like regular Helvetica bold, but not black, something like that. And I would place that in the middle. Yeah, regarding the text, I'm gonna find something on the internet, like an article, something about this topic of burnout, something like that, just to fill in this space. I need some text. Yeah, because aesthetics is more important than anything, than the purpose. Sorry, UX designers, I'm so shallow, but it works out for me so far. Okay, I'm gonna go on Google and find the actual text that would suit this whole theme. Okay, I found the right text for it, and I'm gonna add some scribbles because that's what I always do, but not always, but I think like here it would suit, because I would really like to make like a line between these two texts, and I think using a hand-drawn line like a scribble would be even better to accompany this DIY look. Here are the scribbles from my latest pack. This is not an ad, by the way, I just honestly use my products, so why not? I think this one would look good here. Feel okay with stretching it because no one's gonna notice anyway. Okay, maybe I would move the word process somewhere here. This looks a bit more balanced to me. Maybe I would make off there in 2 lines. I would probably increase the size of these words as part of the process, because it's still the part of the title. You need to be able to read it. And I would add another scribble somewhere here, maybe in the center. Let's see what kind of scribbles we have. Maybe this one. I think it is a bit too bright for this. That's a bit too much. Yeah, maybe this one would be okay. Quite bright as well. But what I'm gonna do to make it less bright, I'm gonna select the shape of this scribble by pressing Command and clicking inside of this layer, preview. And then I'm going to select, modify, contract 2 pixels. Okay, Command J, turn off the layer underneath. So now as you can see, it became thinner. It looks a lot more gentle. Now I need to find the right place for it. Yeah, maybe something like that. I would also make the text smaller, just not to distract us from the center of the composition. They should be on the same line. And also I really want to add text here, white on black. White? Oh yeah, it is white. But a different text. I'm not sure what, but I think it would support this rhythm of the same font, but at the same time it will be a little bit different because punk style is about diversity of fonts. Unfortunately, I didn't really follow this time, but at least different types of fonts that I'm gonna use. Like, it's the same font, but I'm gonna use it differently. Here it is inverted, white on black, so maybe it counts as a little bit of typographical diversity. And what I'm gonna write here, something like your daily reminder. I'm gonna tell that to myself. This is your daily reminder. Go and have a rest instead of filming a video. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm intentionally placing it on the edge just to add a little bit of imperfection to it. This letter Y bothers me. It looks like it's very separate. We need to bring them together. It still looks very separate. What's wrong with kerning here? And it's too hungry. I think we're pretty much done, but a couple of finishing touches. As always, I would add some color on top. Gonna be either pink or beige, I'm not sure yet. And also I'm gonna make some rough edges to this text. So I'm gonna select all this text is part of the process, group it together, Command J, because I'm not a risk taker, and then I'm pressing Command E. So now it's one layer and it's all rasterized. And then the magic happens when I'm gonna apply my favorite plugin when I'm feeling a bit lazy and I don't wanna do anything new myself. One Click Grunger. I usually go for extreme level because the size of the canvas is quite big, and that's what happens. You see, I could apply it one more time, but I think that's already quite enough. Yeah, another thing we could do is duplicate this original layer with this text again. I just rasterized it again, and then I'm going to filter blur, Gaussian blur, just to make this a little bit more dramatic effect and make it a bit more bright, I guess. It's not really noticeable, but as you see, like before and after, and I think it just enriches the depth of the black color. Okay, and now I'm gonna do these finishing touches and we'll be back. Okay, this is pretty much it. Here's the final result. Yeah, I just applied a texture on top and beige color to make it look a bit more analog and old, vintage. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Maybe not ideal, I don't know. Let me know, guys, what you think. So this was pretty much my design process, just slightly more stressful than usually, because usually I don't have to put everything on camera and film how I do it, but more or less the same. If you have any specific ideas and requests what you would like me to design next time, leave them down below. I will check the comment section and see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.